contact with the Wrongway vehicle under Mill Ave.
He's going about 85 miles an hour. Give Mesa a heads up.
It's happened again. Another wrong-way driver on our Valley freeways.
Everybody in the newsroom watching every second of this thing as this car flies by for 20 miles, commuter after commuter going more than 80 miles an hour.
Team coverage on the dangerous trend. We begin at the scene with ABC 15's Katie Connor. Katie.
Kim, unfortunately, no one was injured, but there were several close calls. Imagine driving on the freeway and then seeing a bright light just like this heading straight at you. Now, the 911 call started to come in around 2:20 this morning. DPS says the wrong-way driver got on the 51 at Highland. From there, she actually managed to get onto I-10 and then over to the US-60. Check out this ADOT video. Troopers did all they could to stop her. One was almost even hit. DPS says they were able to finally stop all traffic on the US-60 westbound, and that's where they stopped her and finally took her into custody. Back out here live, she was actually taken into custody right near that yellow sign right there. DPS has not yet released her name, but they do think that impairment was a factor. Kim, Dan, as soon as we learn more about the situation, we'll let everyone at home know. Guys.
Such a scary situation. Christopher Sine was monitoring the entire thing from the live desk early this morning.
Yeah, Chris, I was out on the freeway. You let me know what was going on. You were back here listening to it unfold on the radio.
It was scary, and it was an amazing job by DPS and ADOT as well. The wrong-way driver signs, they went up almost immediately as this was unfolding. Look at that. Terrifying, right? Dozens of DPS troopers rushing to get in front of this driver, trying to save lives. And I want you to listen to what we heard from the live desk as this was going down.
35, I'm going to try and set up for spikes at Rule, trying to get traffic stops. All right, I got the bus. Left rear tire, you still going eastbound? HOV lane.
My goodness, so many close calls right there in the HOV lane, including the HOV overpass from the I-10 to the US-60. That's the spot, you might recall, where Brandon Mendoza, an off-duty Mesa police officer, was hit and killed by a wrong-way driver. Again, so fortunate, nobody was hurt. Special shout out to the DPS troopers involved. Chelsea.